Hello, it is Michael Whitehouse, the guy who knows the guy, author of The Guy Who Knows a Guy. I want to talk a little bit about the concept of your unique value proposition. I've been doing a lot more motivational speaking, as you know, putting out motivational messages. And this is not something that is new to me. In fact, there's things in my original networking book about that, and I want to talk about that because a lot of people, I think you're kind of thinking about what you might do, opportunities you might have. It's 2020. There's COVID pivots. There's all kinds of things going on. But then you're thinking, well, who am I? What do I have to offer? Do I have anything special to offer? I don't really know. You do. There is something about you that you are uniquely qualified to do, your unique strengths, connections, assets, whatever it is. And those give you power to build your network, to build your opportunities. And I wanted to just quickly go into page 29 of The Guy Who Knows a Guy, which, by the way, you can pick up. Hit the button there at book.guywhoknowsaguy.com. That will link you straight to the right page on Amazon to get your very own copy of The Guy Who Knows a Guy. And this version that I have in my hand is going to be going out of print fairly soon. So if you want to get this, you should get it now. There will be a revised edition at some point in the future. But if you want this, you should get it right now at book.guywhoknowsaguy.com. But let's talk a little bit about your unique value proposition. Actually, I'll leave that up there. You don't need to know my name. You need to know where to find the book. There we go. On page 29, where I say, there is something about you that makes you uniquely awesome. I have quite a knowledge of sales and marketing, and more importantly, I know how to write and speak in a way that can transmit it to others. This gives me a unique value and a reason why people might find me good to know. I am also quite adept at connecting people to other people they would like to meet, connecting those with solutions to those with problems. What is your unique value proposition? What are you better than most people at? Hopefully, you know what it is. It could be that you or your company is exceptionally good at solving a certain problem. It could be that you are really funny and enjoyable to be around. If you're at a total loss, keep in mind that you have read this book and you know a lot of excellent networking tips you can share, and you know the author right here. If you don't, reach out to me. Send me a message. Always happy to connect with more people. Whatever it is that makes you worth meeting, you must discover what it is. You must internalize it. Going into every encounter, this should pass through your mind. I am awesome, and this person is fortunate to meet me because blank. So there's something about you, and then I do go on to say that don't just brag about it and be like, hello, I'm Michael Whitehouse, and I'm awesome because I know a lot about networking. This will not make you a lot of friends. But the important thing is knowing what it is that you're good at and uniquely good at. And it doesn't necessarily have to be something in business when you're making these connections. You know, you could be a really good chef, a really good mom, a really good baseball player, whatever it is, and then you're connecting with someone to try to make some sort of business connection. You're carrying that as your confidence, because when you meet someone, they are looking at you and saying, is this person worth my time? Is this person worth connecting with? Because we meet a lot of people who are not worth our time, and we have a limited amount of time. If you come in, you're like, hey, I kind of want to talk to you about this thing I'm doing, then their subconscious telling them, all right, time's wasting, let's go. But if you come in, you're like, hi, I want to talk to you about a thing I'm doing. I think you'd be interested in hearing about it. Even if your confidence comes from the fact that you're really good at soccer and you're not talking about soccer, the confidence is what matters. So you can build your ego, build your internal strength on what you know you're good at, and then expand that out. And then as you're getting into business, you do want to think about what makes you uniquely awesome. I talk to people sometimes who are in crowded fields, social media experts, for example, and I'll ask them, what makes you different? And some of them will give me an answer. Now, the answer might be we're more hands-on. We talk to our clients and work with them directly. We don't just give them a one-size-fits-all solution. Awesome. That's great. Others would be like, we're really good at social media advertising. I'm like, great. So are 5,000 others, and you're in globalized markets. So what? What makes you uniquely awesome? But it could simply be you're nicer. It could be you're more attentive. It could be you're quicker to solve a problem. It could be you're better looking. Who knows? It could be anything that, even though there's 1,000 who do what you do it in just that way that's a little bit different. And I mean, heck, I'm a motivational speaker in a space that is also shared with Tony Robbins and Gary Vaynerchuk and all these people, and objectively they're better and more accomplished than I am. But some of you are going to look at me and say, hey, I like what you're doing for whatever reason. There's something different about it. I like the gray beard. Other motivational speakers don't have gray beards. I like that. Or I can send you a Facebook message and get a response. Maybe I'm only 70% the motivational speaker they are, but good luck getting them on the phone, right? So there's all kinds of unique differences that give you your niche, that make it valuable. So I encourage you to grab your own copy of The Guy Who Knows a Guy at book.guywhoknowsaguy.com. Get it while it's still in print, because once it's out of print, it's going to be harder to get. So get your copy there. It's right there in the link. It's also in the description, book.guywhoknowsaguy.com. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. And if you want to share in the comments why you are uniquely awesome, I would love to hear it.